Hey everybody, welcome to Hockey Skatedown. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. So what's going on with Nazem Kadri? For the past couple of weeks, we heard him being linked to the New York Islanders. We heard that there's some secret contract that's in place for him to sign with the New York Islanders. And, since then, nothing. The only thing we heard as of today is that he's still looking for an $8 to $9 million contract per year. Which I think is a bit high, but Kadri is a good player. He's coming off of a Stanley Cup championship, so he can ask that. But question is, are teams, especially now, looking to pay that amount that they have all their rosters basically all done up? So you don't have a lot of teams that have the cap space to sign you at that given amount. But the Islanders have a lot, but they do have to make some key signings left, and they have to think about what they're going to do with a couple of their veterans. So I want to talk about that all in this video, so please stay with me throughout. So the Islanders currently have just a little bit over $11 million in cap space, around 11.1. They have to work out deals with their RFAs, Kiefer Bellows, Noah Dobson, and Alexander Romanov. Looking at Nazem Kadri, he's 31 years old, 6 foot, 192 pounds. He's a center. Of course, Stanley Cup win with the Colorado Avalanche this past year. He's coming off of a 6-year, $27 million contract with a cap hit of $4.5 million. That was the last contract given to him from none other than Lou Lamoriello, who's looking to sign him on his next deal. So that's pretty interesting. Lou liked him when he was with the Toronto Maple Leafs. He likes his style of play, and he feels like Kadri is that piece to help this team really round out. Looking at his stats this past year, he's played in 71 games, 28 goals, 59 assists for 87 points. He had a career year. Overall for his career, he's played in 739 games, 219 goals, 293 assists, 512 points. He's hit the 40-point mark 7 times in his career. He's hit the 50-point mark 4 times in his career, and the 60-point mark 2 times in his career. And during that span, he's hit the 20-goal mark 4 times and the 30-goal mark 2 times. And he's got pretty impressive numbers in the playoffs. 52 games played, 19 goals, 25 assists for 44 points. So, we saw what he can do in the playoffs this year. He played remarkable with the Colorado Avalanche. I think he'd be a good addition, especially looking at this top 6, which includes Brock Nelson, Nazem Kadri, Kyle Palmieri, Anders Lee, Barzal, and Bailey. So that's a good round out to the top 6. There's recent articles coming out suggesting that Barzal should play wing, which I kind of agree with. I like the depth he creates in the center slot, but if you have him playing on the wing, especially with the wing with Nazem Kadri, he's getting off of that mindset of possibly not playing as much of a defensive style that he played under Barry Trotz. So maybe he's given more of the green light to do more things, to create more offense, to use his speed. He's got breakaway speed. He's got the ability to score. Question is, the knock on him was that he was holding onto the puck too long and losing it at times and going around the other way. So I like the way he plays, and he's another one that needs a new deal next year. So I'm curious to see what happens with Matthew Barzal with the New York Islanders. But in this video, I want to talk about Nazem Kadri. But, I like the player he is, but it's going to come at a cost. So if there's rumors I know these rumors are nonsense. I don't think they're going to trade Barzal. But the question is, they don't want him to walk away in free agency. So other players that they could trade to make cap space that you're hearing recent rumors about are Josh Bailey. He's got a $5 million cap hit. He's 32 years old. He's got 2 years left on this deal, so he'd be an interesting option for teams. He's not that old. He doesn't have that much term, and his cap hit is not as bad where it could be taken on. Anthony Beauvillier is another name that's been floated around in trade rumors. He's got a $4.15 million cap space. AAV. He's 25 years old, 2 years left, and he's a winger. So with him, you're getting a younger player, 2 years left. I think a lot of teams would really bite on Beauvillier. You heard recent rumors last season about the Montreal Canadiens being interested in Beauvillier. Maybe that's another thing that comes around that we hear rumors about, but I think a lot of teams would circle around Beauvillier if Lou makes him available, and if these rumors are true. J.G. Pageau, $5 million cap hit. He's 29 years old. 4 years left on his deal. He's a center. And in his time with the Islanders, he played in 138 games, 34 goals, and 69 points. So he hasn't really lived up to that $5 million a year cap hit, but he is a serviceable player and adds depth at the center role. So he's a name that's been floated around as of late. And Kyle Palmieri, I want to mention as well. He's got a $5 million cap hit. He's 31 years old, 3 years left on his deal. And, looking at his stats, he's played in 86 games with the New York Islanders, 17 goals, 20 assists for 37 points. So he hasn't really lit it up, and he's getting older. So, what kind of year are you going to get from Kyle Palmieri? So these are the four names that you keep hearing being in trade rumors with the New York Islanders to create some cap room where they can bring in a Kadri and sign their key RFAs going into next season. So, I hope they keep Wahlstrom. I hope they keep Dobson. And Bellows, to a degree, I like him, but his name has been floating around in trade rumors whenever there's a trade rumor going around. But I hope they keep Wahlstrom. I hope they keep Dobson as their key players to build upon in the future as their young players. So what's going to happen with this? And I know me doing a video, I guarantee you Nazem Kadri is going to get signed as soon as I upload this video, but keep an eye on the Islanders. They're a very interesting story. They have a lot of cap space, but they have to make some key signings, and they're really in on Nazem Kadri, and it could be a possibility instead of just a signing rumor. So comment below what you think about this. Islander fans, do you want to give a big long-term contract to a 31-year-old player that wants to command $8-9 million a year? Do you want that on your team, or do you want to focus in on your young core and go with the team that you have now? Comment below and let me know. And thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button if you haven't done so, and subscribe to Hockey Skatedown. It's free, and join our hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Great night. Take it easy. Stay safe.